Hello peeps. Quick update, excuse the features. It is nearly 7 o'clock Monday night. No sign of a new general licence for the pigeons. Well, that's a fucking shocker, isn't it? The one they did for the crows on Friday was unworkable. So what do we expect? It's not looking good, is it? If I'm honest, you know what I mean? You've got this Tony Jupiter bloke. They put him in charge of Natural England. According to certain sources, he's quite the anti. He's quite the character. Properly put a fucking fox in the hen house there, haven't they? So, yeah, apparently, a day or two, if you're wondering why I'm looking around, I've got the shooter here, and any little nasties fly past, I'm going to nail them. Yeah, apparently he took over the job, and only a couple of days into the new job, he revoked all the licences. So he's a nice chap, isn't he? Just what we need. Just what we need running. Bastard flew right past me behind me. Excuse the fags. Don't smoke, kids. If you're watching, you end up looking like this. We don't want that. Yeah, so got this Jupiter taking over the Natural England. I just can't even fucking fathom that out at all. Who the fuck? You know what I mean? Proper putting a fox in the hen house, that. Anyway, there's a petition, change.org. There's a petition after him to resign. So get on to change.org if you're bothered. And get the petition signed. Try and get rid of him. So apparently he's one of Packham's mates as well. And obviously, well, with everything that's coming to light, they're going to be he's going to be dragging his heels in to get the new licences out. They don't want us shooting. That's what it boils down to, is they just don't want us shooting. I'm alright here. I'm in Wales. It doesn't seem to have affected us in Wales and Scotland and Ireland. But obviously, I'm trying to stick up for the guys in England. My uncle, I shoot a lot with my uncle in England. Well, I can't go over there shooting at the moment because, well, can't be fucking applying for a licence. And he's pulling his hair out because he's not allowed. He can't go out and shoot anything. So that needs sorting. Natural England need to get off the fucking arses, get that sorted. The shooting organisations are supposedly chasing it up. I don't know. I've not really had many updates today. I was told earlier on that Natural England hadn't had the phone lines on today, or weren't answering the phones. Surprise, surprise. They were probably going to get a backlash, weren't they, this morning? So they won't like that. Yeah, so Packham's mate is doing us over like a good one. And talking to Packham, who the fuck sent him that block of wood with a picture of a cock on it? Fuck's sake. I highly doubt whoever did it is watching this, because I think, well, if his artistic skills are anything to go by, they won't be able to work the fucking internet, will they? So, don't threaten Packham, don't send him anything, leave the fucker alone. You know what I mean? Don't make us all look like to be cunts. Let him make himself look a cunt, instead of us making ourselves look like it. You know what I mean? There's no point, just leave the fella alone. I mean, they leave him alone, fucking keep signing the petitions, get him sacked, get him off the telly. You know what I mean? Slag him off on Facebook by all means, but don't go to his house and put anything on his door or fucking crows hanging off his gate or super glue his gate shut or whatever else they did. So that's me moan about him over. More or less. Yeah, so I'm just out. Got a rookery over there, fucking heaving with rooks and crows and whatnot. And quite often up where I'm stood here now, we've got a line of trees here. Quite often they come across before I was switching the camera on, setting up. Fucking dirty great big carrion crow comes straight over the top of me. No cartridge in my gun, obviously. And fannying about with the camera. So, but hey ho, yeah. So no update, or well, the update for the update is there's no fucking updates. So people still need to be lobbying. People still need to be snapping their foot off at people's asses. Can't be allowed to carry on this. Like I say, I'm alright. It's just, you know, trying to do right by other shooters. You know, it's because if we don't, it's a victory for the antis, and we don't want that. As I said in a previous video, that it'll be, you know, pheasant shooting, grouse shooting, wild fowling, down to deer management, everything. Shooting rats in a barn, everything. None of it will be safe. So yeah, get on it. Even this new license they brought out on Friday, it was Friday, to control the carrion crows in England. Turns out that's just not workable. I've not really gone through it myself. I don't fucking understand half these bloody things. But certain people have said, well, if you use one rule, you're breaking the other, or you can't do certain things. I even heard it said something about can't shoot them or control them through the breeding season. For fuck's sake, if that's the case, you know what I mean, what's the point? The breeding season is when they're doing the damage, you know, or the majority of the damage. So yeah, so I think it was a National Gamekeepers organisation, I think, that first brought that to light. Well, they're the first ones I saw that said anything about it. So hopefully the shooting organisations have got onto that and started getting that sorted out. Also, there's a march planned. I believe it's the 29th of June. Could have the date completely wrong, but there's a group on Facebook. I think it's called the Countryside March 2019, something like that. Get on there and have a look. There's some sort of march down into London, which would be quite good. Providing everybody behaves themselves, eh? Fucking hell. So there's something to look out for. What else was I going to whinge about? I was going to whinge about something. Can't remember. It's the age. That's why I wear this hat sometimes. Stops the shite from leaking. But I'm sure I'll remember at some point and come back on and whinge about it. But I know what I was going to say. Thank everyone for the support on my last video. Good God, I was shocked. There's over 4,500 views now. In a few days. It usually takes me a year to get that many views. Wish I'd had a fucking sponsor. But yeah, loads more, well, quite a lot more subscribers to my crappy little shooting channel. So I appreciate all the subscriptions and all the comments. Loads of comments. Oh, fair dues, guys. Fair dues. Shocked. I didn't think anybody would bother watching it. Only a couple of me mates. But yeah, so, you know, cracking support there. It's just unfortunate I'm not prettier. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to stand here for an hour. Actually, I'm leaning on the bonnet of my car, so I'll probably sit in my car for an hour, because, well, I'm fucking so lazy. that's it. Yeah, nothing else I can say at the moment. There's no real updates. There's nothing. There's no point me rattling on about the same bloody thing over and over and over again. Because it's still a fucking farce. It's still a stupid fucking rule. Packham's still a tosser. This Juniper geezer needs a foot snapping off up his ass. And he needs sacking. So don't forget the petition on change.org. Get on there. Let's lobby him to get sacked. I've even had comments from guys from America going on about the liberals or the libtards or whatever they're calling them over there. Trying to get rid of their guns, trying to stop them doing this, that and the other. It's fucking everywhere. It's everywhere. Nobody. You're not allowed to do anything anywhere. You know what I mean? You're allowed to be a vegan. And what else are you allowed to be? Yeah, no, that's about it. Oh, you can be a terrorist. You're allowed to be a terrorist. You can do that. That's fucking highly acceptable in this day and age. But we won't go there. That's another fucking story. I'll be on for an hour and a half and just fucking moaning about that lot. Probably get myself booted off YouTube. But hey ho. Yeah. So, but yeah, even the Americans, they can see what's happening over here, and they're sort of sympathising with us because they're getting the same shit over there. I think they have more rules and regulations and seasons and whatnot than we do over here. But it's a fucking massive country, isn't it? So, get everybody out at the same time doing the same thing. People are going to get shot, aren't they? People do get shot, obviously, over there. Which very, very rare happens over here. People just don't get shot by accident when they're out hunting and shooting pigeons over here. It's very rare. It was an Italian guy recently. I think he was over here shooting. I think he got accidentally shot, but unfortunately. But that's the only one I've heard of for a long time. So, but hey ho, fucking crows are moving on the far line over there now. Oh, you bastard, one just come two. Oh, fuck me, where have we gone? Better get hold of me gun while I'm busy yapping. You never know, I might shoot something on camera, I doubt it. But what else was I going to say? Don't know, can't think. But anyway, I'm going to hang around here a little bit, try and bag a few nasties. We've got sheep in the field over there, load of young lambs over there, got young stock over here. Crows, etc., scoffing the food over there, shitting all in the feeders, nicking the food, harassing everything. Little curlew in the background. That's because, we've got plenty of curlews getting. Well, I've just seen half a dozen mallard here, probably more than I saw all fucking season. But we control the foxes on here as well. My brother comes here with his rifle and he fucking nails loads of foxes here. It's like a conveyor belt here. One night you can come shoot one night, and the next night is another fucker. Anyway, but that's it. Enough of a rant. Enough of a ramble. Crack on, people. Enjoy your shooting. Well, hopefully I'll get an update for you and put it on, but as it is, I'm only doing this because a few people, I didn't heard any more news, heard any of this, and there just doesn't seem to be anything new. Nothing new happened, other than what was supposed to have happened. The licence coming out, like I say, I left the house about 6:15 maybe, and up until that point, no general licence for the pigeons had appeared, so it was supposed to have been here, done today, and we can carry on. I mean, I can carry on, but you know what I mean, the guys out in England, which to be fair, England's only a couple of miles down the road from here, the border. I'm not far from the border, so can make a fucking fortune in the summer flogging pigeon shooting. Hope we won't. Anyway, right, crack on, guys. Get on any petitions, lobby everybody, don't let them get away with it, and leave Packham alone, for fuck's sake. Just let him crack on, we'll just deal with him properly. through the right channels. Thanks for watching, catch you later.